before the game. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Guys?
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff to go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game. Didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Testing the right side here. Open field ahead. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. Breaking tackles and going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. So it's Washington on top. Let's check out the stats now in the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Washington. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. An important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose. 4th down.
No punt off offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
That sack sets up a second down and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Back to pass. It's Williams. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's the throw deep downfield. And is intercepted. He could go inside the 40. Past the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Lawson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Moss. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They look to throw it here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Hill. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaking free on the right. Touchdown, Ducks. He barrels into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They go with a direct snap. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To the air. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. A tremendous one-handed grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Washington using their second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this league. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Oh, he's got open space. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Booster!
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and go in the other direction.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see what they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches. When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Coming after him. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a really good decision. You don't want to take a sack, Chris, and the coverage is great. He just throws the ball away. Now you've got 3rd down. Look for your best player right here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the move now. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Lawson. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. They'll test the right side here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Bringing pressure. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall. They're able to just throw for a first down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that first down anyway.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Back to throw. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. Sees an opening. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
What looked to be a great play by this quarterback ends in disaster. It's a really nice decision. He gets on the outside. He's scrambling around. That's beautiful. That's a really nice job by him. He even gets the first down. But now you've got to take care of the football. You don't want to expose yourself to a hit in space as a quarterback. Get down or get out of bounds, but certainly don't put it on the ground. That is a bad turnover. Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
A gain makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Huskies! They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Here's the second down play. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Hill. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the pressure. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. This one falls incomplete as time